Hello and welcome back to Raven Simulations. My name's Derek. Thank you for joining me on this channel. Today I just wanted to do a quick video on some new hardware I picked up, the Oculus Quest 2. So I will be doing a video showing off the new features of this thing compared to the Rift 1 that I was on. So quite a big upgrade in certain areas. And it's great not to have cameras and towers that I have to set up before I can go into VR. So that's a big improvement already. But I'm going to get this plane in the air, and I'm going to show you what it looks like in VR, and we'll talk all about it. Alright, we're back here in VR now. As you can see, it works pretty much just like the Oculus Rift did. A tiny bit more clarity on things, but the number one thing is no wires. So this is running at 120 hertz through AirLink, which is pretty amazing. So not only do I not have to hook up towers, I don't have to hook up wires if I don't want to. So that seems to be working out. Let's get this plane in the air here, and power, and we'll start her up. There we go. And we'll turn on the avionics. So we're in Georgetown, Texas right now, flying over to Lago Vista, Texas. It's a flight I already did on the last live stream, but I just wanted something simple to go to here. And we're to add in. So this is with the new controllers. They work amazingly well, better than the Rift does. And I don't have any towers to track those either. You can actually select anything you want, even when you're not looking at them, which I was curious on how the inside-out kind of tracking would work, but yeah, I can actually feel the vibrations from the controller looking away of the throttle, so it works pretty well that way. We can get the ATIS here really quick too. Waypoint info frequencies. ATIS. Oh, it's right there.
Breakaway park weather. Wind calm. Visibility more than 10. Sky can.
Altimeter is 2992. So let's look at the barrel here. We're gonna go down to 2992.
Breakaway park weather.
Alright, that's enough of you. And I think we're all set here. Controls free and clear. No wires. My head's free and clear. It does feel good to play without a giant wire coming off the back of my head and getting in the way of everything. But yeah, as you can see, this thing is working really good. Really good. The 120 hertz is just amazing. We can check my frame rate here. Avatab. So I'm getting 60 frames a second. That's per eye. Locked. And yeah, it's smooth. It's amazing going from the Rift S, or just the Rift 1, I should say. I didn't have a Rift S. Going from the Rift 1 to this. Just the smoothness. Now the clarity is about the same. It's a little bit better. Everything's just a tiny bit crisper. I know the resolution's better, but you know, it has to go up by tenfold to be able to see different resolution kind of settings and notice a huge difference. But so I'm still running VMI Twic. I'm not running OVR settings anymore. So I really need to do another VR settings thing for X-Plane 11 with this headset. The OVR settings actually limit the max frame rate is 45, and as you can see, you know, I'm still getting 60, mostly because none of the other headsets at the time that thing was written could do more than that. So here we go, line up in the center here, and away we go. And airspeed's alive. Very alive, apparently. There we go. And we're off. yeah, it's just smooth, very smooth. I hope it looks smooth for you guys as well. Get up into the sky here. I'm gonna climb. Oh, not at that rate. We're gonna climb up to about 2,000, I think, 2,500, somewhere in there. So the installation of this is another thing that impressed me. I literally went into the Oculus software, uninstalled the Rift 1, and installed the Quest 2. And for the most part, it was simple. Unfortunately, the Quest 2, because it can do VR from your phone, it wants you to log in through that app really quick, which didn't take long at all. It's just like download the app, connect to it. It grabs a bunch of updates. And then it's like, oh, would you like to connect to a PC? And so that's where I connected to the PC software. Boom, done, set up, ready to go. I was literally flying an X-plane in VR within 30 minutes of, 30 minutes, 45 minutes of unboxing it. A little setup. I had to download the app for my phone, and then I had to connect to Facebook, which I have a Facebook account, which is called Raven Simulations. Which has, I post on there from time to time. I haven't in a long time, though. Nobody uses Facebook that much. There are some good communities on Facebook, though, for VR flying. I will say that. Alright, where are we at? Coming up on 2,000. So we're going to do, we're going to do GPS, and we're going to keep the altitude. We'll head on over to the airport now. So yeah, the installation was relatively simple. I was actually running an Airlink, and when I flew it, it was like, so there's 3 different refresh settings. One at 71, I think 75, 71 hertz. One at 90, then one at 120. It defaults to 71 or 75, whatever that one is. And the max you can get in X-Plane is 35 frames a second, because that's what that equates to. Which I was like, well, this is interesting. It wasn't as smooth as, say, 40-45, which I was used to flying around in. So I set to 90, and then it maxes at 45. And then finally I set it to 120, and this is just amazing. I thought it would bog down the computer a lot more, so it's doing more frames, but apparently it was held back a little bit from the headset. So if I turn up my settings and stuff, it will tank the frame rate a lot. Like if I go into... where is Fly with Lua? Macros. Here's VMI Twic. You see the thing. I really should change this to like 60. Not that it matters, but so yeah, this I have a couple different settings. These load different graphic settings. So this is one of the other ones I use a lot. It's pretty low frame rate. Gets a little bit more view, but now you can see that it's bouncing all over in this thing. But on average, dips a little bit here and there. Adds more trees and stuff into it on that setting. Number 4 is the setting I use for the outside camera kind of cutscenes I do in some of my videos. And that one, if you load that loads in a lot more detail stuff. And as you can see, now I'm down to 30 frames and drops like a rock. And I can see a little bit of the wavies and stuff from it down-resing and trying to do more with that. We'll go back up to this setting here. And everything clears back up. So yeah, the Airlink thing will down-res what it's sending to the headset, which is a little bit weird. I had one issue. I was playing some iRacing, and then I think my internet was just going to crap because they push updates and stuff at night, and it was late at night. And it got super choppy and down-res to like 480p or something, and I'm trying to finish this race, so it can do that. I also have the link cable, and with that it will never pull that. It will never do that kind of weird stuff if you have the link cable attached. But so far, that was the only problem I've had with Airlink. Every other time it's worked great. It's working great right now. So, I have to save these settings too. So yeah, it's Airlink works really good so far from what I can tell. But yeah, VMI Twic's working great. This is Avatab's working fine. Everything has been working just great. Like even the the Reality XP GPS. So, like I said, I just jump right back in, just like I always do, and everything's been working great. And I don't have to set up towers and stuff. You have no idea. Like, I had a checklist before streaming that I had to go through, and then you get in the plane to do another checklist just to take off. There's a lot of checklists. Now it's a bit easier to get things going. The other thing that I'm bringing up right now, because like it's a little moist around my face, I guess you could say. Couple things. One, it has the same kind of foam outline that the Rift 1 did, but it also has like this rubber kind of thing that fits over it. And so I put that on, and it sticks to your face a little bit better, and also you can't really like sweat into the foam stuff, which was really gross. So that prevents that. The other thing is I have yet to have it fog up yet, so I don't know what they did to the inside, whether it has better airflow or anti-fog glass or something like that. But I haven't had it been able to fog up, where on a hot day in California with my Rift, it would definitely fog up a little bit here and there while I was trying to play. So it's good that they kind of solved that somehow. Yeah, when it comes to the AirLink or the link cable, I think I'm going to use the link cable when I for sure have to have this thing working at peak performance. So for some videos coming up, flying on ATC with Pilot Edge and stuff, I really don't want to risk getting a lower frame rate or something and having troubles in the air while I'm trying to navigate and talk to ATC. So I'll probably switch over to the link cable for some of that. The link cable on this isn't so bad. It comes off the side here and kind of runs down the shoulder. I already have a cable kind of around the shoulder anyway because of that, or because of the mic. So yeah, that's not too bad. Let's see where this airport is here. Should be somewhere around there. Oh, it's right there. Oh, I'm really close to it. Going to cancel that. Fly this way alongside it and down this way. I didn't know I was so close to the airport. Well, there she is. I'm going to do a little loop here. So yeah, this is the headset I'll be using from now on. I probably will do a video on just some of the differences, and just on the VR optimization. I am mostly now just using VMI Twik, and that's it. Just because it has like specific settings and specific things that I like. I haven't tried the 3J FPS that I know a bunch of people are using still, which is more automatic. It doesn't have a lot of tweakables. It just kind of guesses as what it should and shouldn't display. But I haven't used it in a while, and I don't know if it's been updated either. I think neither of them have really been updated that much. I'm hoping X-Plane 12 has a little more tweakables in the VR setting stuff, especially since now the trees are going to be rendered, and you're going to be pushing a lot more polygons and stuff, and it's gonna get interesting. But yeah, I know some people are gonna ask, well, why didn't you switch to this headset or this other's headset? The other thing I really like about the Oculus headset is its software. Like right now you're viewing this through Oculus Mirror. Oculus Mirror has settings that when I turn my head like this, it actually slows it down and smooths it out for what it displays on the screen. So therefore smoothing it out and doesn't make it as jerky to what you're seeing. So I can make videos in VR that doesn't make people sick from the constant undulating and other stuff that you'll see in other people's videos, where it's a lot more jerky when you're looking at the VR. But yeah, just their suite of like software, the Oculus software is really good. It just seems like a lot more consumer friendly. So that's one of the reasons I picked it. The other reason is cost. It is only I think it's $299 if you buy the other one. I think mine was $399. Comes with the controllers, the goggles. Not a bad deal. The cord was like $75, I think is what they wanted it for. Which a lot of people are buying other third-party cables, and that's cool. I just bought the one that Oculus sells, which is fine. Works great. And so it doesn't just like most of the other ones just stick straight out. This is just smooth line down the side. That's probably why it costs money, because they had to manufacture that specifically for the headset. So it makes a little bit of sense. All right, now that I'm getting lined up with the airport and not landing in a field, for some reason I thought that was the airport. I was very incorrect. All right, let's slow her down now. Let's slow her down. Here we go. In for a nice landing. Alright, just hold this. Hold. Crossing at 70. Just a little fast. Whoa. Just round it off and flare here. There we go. Ooh, I thought for sure she'd touch right there. Still floating. There we go. And we are down. Welcome to Lago Vista. Alright, clean the plane up a bit. And we are here. Break. So yeah, overall, this has been whoa, can I grab this? Thank you. This has been great. Oh, it also has a pass-through mode, which has been hit or miss. So you can lean forward. You set up your barrier, and you can lean forward, and it'll fade in the camera on the goggles, so you can be able to see like your desk and everything in front of you. It's been hit or miss with me. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Right now, it's not. It's bringing up the grid lines and stuff, but it's not turning on the camera. And I've been playing around with it, trying to figure out why. It went away for a while, it came back for a while, so it's kind of hit or miss on whether it's going to do that or not. So I'm not sure what the details are of that. I'll be looking at that. I have seen other people have the same issues with it, so that's interesting. I'll be looking at that. But if you double tap the side, it'll turn on the camera. Unfortunately, it turns what you see black, so if I do this, see, now I can see my room, but you can't see anything when I do that, so I just have to only use that when I very much so need it. So, but other than that, yeah, it's working great, and I'm really liking it. So if you enjoy this content, please like and subscribe, and join the Discord. I post stuff up on there all the time about, you know, getting this thing and setting it up, and other things going on in the sim industry and flight sim industry. So definitely check that out. I've been posting some stuff that I find on X-Plane 12. I cannot wait for X-Plane 12. I will definitely be covering that day one. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this short video. I just wanted to show off the Oculus Quest 2 a little bit and talk about setting it up and everything. Yeah, I'll be using this in all my future videos, so you'll definitely see more of it. So I hope you enjoyed this, and until next time, I'll see you in the skies.